Sometimes I keep wondering how I get myself in these types of situations. Hey everyone, your friendly, fast-talking shot-sellers here, and we're back with Monster Hunter World and the full Velkhana fight. If you still have not tried it out, then be sure to go on your PS4 and download the ongoing beta version of the game. The Xbox One will follow in the next couple of days, and for the master PC racers, well, guys and girls, you have to suck it in and wait till January next year. What you will see in this video is me failing at killing her, me failing at killing her again, me failing with the team, and me talking about why she is difficult, overview her abilities, and tell you why she will be a lot easier when the full game is out. For those of you interested, I'll be working on a couple of Monster Hunter World soundtracks, and I will probably stream how I make them on my Twitch. Be sure to find me out there, where I stream every Monday, Wednesday and Friday evening. I do live video game soundtrack composing, and I also play a variety of games with my viewers. Check the link and follow me if you want to see more content. My first impression of Velkhana as a relatively new Monster Hunter World player is that she will whoop my ass a lot, and not only my but other people's asses too. If I have to compare her first time experience with between her and Air Gigante, he's definitely a walk in the park. Everyone has his opinion, but this ice-wielding monster is not to be underestimated by anyone and is a worthy adversary and a good challenge for the new expansion. She can slice, she can dice, she can shoot long range ice, she can shoot close range ice, she can shoot 360 degrees ice, and yeah, she can do a lot of nasty stuff to ya. But that makes her worthy being the cover monster of Iceborne and a proper challenge for the expansion and a new Elder Dragon. Considering we will fight her at least 3 times in the story alone, I'm already praying that Mr. Happy will come to help me each time. If you judge Velkhana solely based on what we get in the beta, we would be underestimating ourselves but also not fully realizing her potential and capabilities. Velkhana has a nice combination of mechanics and abilities, even if some people joke around that she's based on Kushawa, which is true to an extent, but her fight is nothing like his. She offers a fresh and challenging fight, and a fight which is on the level for the other Elder Dragons. Maybe due to the fact that I have been farming the other ones for months, Velkhana feels a little bit tougher and harder, but it also may be due to how the beta allows us to fight her. The number of weapons and gear you can use is limited, and it is by far well optimized or properly balanced to help you kill her. You have 15 minutes and she's an Elder Dragon. It is possible to kill her, and the high skilled players will have no problem killing her both solo or in a team in under those 15 minutes, but for the average ones it might be a very tough challenge. I highly advise you to go for her in a team fight, firstly because it's a lot easier, secondly you get 5 chances rather than 3 like in a solo fight. Getting used to her combination of attacks took me around 4 or 5 fights, and I must warn you that the most important thing when fighting her is to pay very close attention to your surroundings. Her ability to create ice blocks during the fight can lead to some nasty situations where you're stunned and ready to be killed off. As you saw in the intro, I got thrown into a corner, killed, ice blocked, stunned and killed again. This can happen pretty often, so try to always be in an open space and move away from the ice spawn locations. You can destroy the ice and use it to your advantage. That is the main point about Velkhana's fight. She is weak when she's not covered in ice and limited in her abilities. She becomes a lot more dangerous when she regains her ice, but this is also a double-edged sword since she offers you more possibilities for offense and defense at the same time. From what I experienced, the ice cannot protect you from her attacks, but you can use it to jump, slide and maneuver around. Every big ice block can be destroyed to create a small one. The small ones act as ledges and depending on the ground can also slide on. Hammer users will find them extremely useful, and I speculate that we will see some incredible speed kill times by those guys once the expansion releases, and I have a feeling that the speed kill times by the hammers are gonna be amongst the best ones, if not the best. Her long range ice breath attack, which is identical to the one from Cove Tarot, is usually done twice in a row. Sometimes she does it once, but always be prepared for 2 in a row. They do not have a very wide hit range, but they're extremely deadly. Her tail attacks can also vary from 1 instance to 3, usually focusing on the same player. A good thing about Velkhana is that once she focuses on a player, she usually sticks to attacking him, which allows the rest of you to safely attack her. She does have a fair share of AoE and wide range attacks, but she usually focuses on a single target. I think that her most devastating attacks are her 360 degrees close range ice explosion, where she creates 3 sets of ice explosions going outwards from her position, and also her ice meteors attack. I call them ice meteors because they look like ones, but it's the attack where she creates ice blocks on top of players and then drops them. The ice explosion is either best evaded by Superman jumping or just running away from the ability radius. I have tried staying in between the ice blocks since they do have space of ground between them, which should be safe, but until now I have not been able to stay safe and not take any damage. Despite everything, if you fail to kill her in the beta, do not get depressed about it. The gear and weapons is limited and by all means not on your side for killing her, yet they are perfectly good enough to kill her too. It's just that the skill level required is a bit on the higher side than normal. When the game releases, we'll have access to a lot more armor and weapons and more builds to use and make the fight easier. Also, let's not forget that it will not be a 15-minute fight, at least during the quest progression, so keep your head up and be sure to give Velkhana a proper beating next week. As always, thanks for watching, guys and girls. Be sure to give the video a like or dislike, as well as to drop a comment down below with feedback. Check me out on Twitch, where I stream Monday, Wednesday and Friday evenings. If you like the content, then remember to also subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon in order to get notifications. That's everything from me for this video. See you in the next one. Shadow Strider out.